Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and I'm finishing up, fingers crossed, I'm finishing up my Defember journal. There's one video that shows me just showing you all of the pieces, and then I have the first video of me putting in all the pieces you see in here. And now I'm on number 13, Lucky 13. Well, see, I really like that, though. I don't really want to... He could be a journal card. I kind of figured him as a pocket, though. Or... Ooh, I have an idea. I know. I'm like, yeah. Okay, I'm going to cut the banner out. Now, for this one of the prompts was acetate. And because I was doing these digitally, you can't really do acetate digitally. So that's why I have the formula for acetate on here. And the background pages, the background on this one and the one for the next day are from PM Artist Studio. When they said seahorse, I was like, oh, I got to use some of the ocean pieces from Mariah's kit. Patricia Mariah, PMArtiststudio.com is where you would, they have digitals. So you just have to go look and find them. Do I want him to go here? I was thinking like this. But I might have to cut off these little ones, I think. I'm going to cut those off, but I'll try to add them somewhere. Or maybe I should have left them down here. Which one is which? Now I'm wishing I had left them in there and just taken him out, because he can go at the top here, and then this can be kind of a pocket down here. Well, you know what you do? You just tape them back in, that's all. And because you have words on the back, you can see exactly where it's supposed to go. Just take some Scotch tape or whatever tape you've got. And actually, I might even come down a little bit just to overlap it, and it'll kind of give it more of a layered look maybe. And then I don't want to cover the, and then I'm going to fix the edges a little bit. We're going to cover the C a little bit, no biggie. Put a piece of tape there. And then I'm going to cut there and cut straight across here. And I'm going to come down a little bit here. I'm going to cut my middle here. Yep, I'm just breaking apart my tag to remake it. Because you can do that. I just want these to be about the same height. And this one will go over here as a little text spot. When you have a digital and it has like pockets and stuff like that, you don't have to use them as pockets. You can use them as layering bits in your collage. Or you can cut them up like this and do something with them. Now I kind of wish I had that little hinge to go across the middle, but that's alright. So we got two little corner tuck spots or a bottom pocket here. And him, he's just going to go, kind of want to go straight up. I'm just going to, I'll trim him off after he's on. I'm going to make him, I'm putting like a thick bead of, like, you know, there's like a 1/2 inch of glue up there. I'm just lining him up at the top. He will not be perfectly centered. I have him more, oh, he does look off center. Hold on. That looks better, I think. Ugh. You know how fast the glue dries, so if you pull it up, you're pulling up all the, there we go. Alright, that's, I like it there, okay. So now here's a tuck spot at the top. And why are there little pieces everywhere? And I can go from the back and just trim off the little triangles, which I could go back and put them somewhere if I really, really wanted to. But, you know, they're just little tiny bits. Now, do you remember where he is? There he is. So now I have a tuck spot up here, and I have a pocket down here. So that's kind of fun. Don't know what's going to go in there yet, but. And then for day 14, we have the matchbook. I still need to put paper in it because it's going to be a little notebook. I'm not going to take time to do that right now. And Peacock was the animal, and I decided to just go ahead and use a peacock butterfly. But where was the, oh, the burgundy. That's where I was thinking. I was thinking he'd look good across from there. Now, I could glue him down, and then he'd be a little pad, a little notebook that would come up like that. I could put him up here like another belly band. I could put him as a pocket. No, yeah, I want him across. See, it's not exact, but it's pretty close. I don't know. I don't know if I like it there now after all that. Because he is a little bit bulky. If I put him on the back and just kind of put him as another tuck spot here, and then you'd have the, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Don't worry. That was just because I didn't make it long enough for whatever. The 14's still on the front. The only problem is it might be hard to, let's see. I like that. It might be hard to open and close it if it's like that, so I have an idea. I'm going to do a belly band going this way. So let's see. Ooh, we have, it's not quite the right red, but let's see. I don't want her. One of Louise's flowers might be good. So right about there. Alright, so if I use, this is just the calculator tape that I collaged on as a past video some time ago. And so I'm going to just do a center belly band this time. And I can tuck him behind there, or, we'll see, you'll see. Let me go ahead and get that glue on there. I'm going to give it a nice, you know, good third of an inch or whatever at the bottom and top. See, part of me wants to go to the side because I've got this, but that's alright. Alright. Press those down. And then what I was thinking was I could put this in like this and then do that. And then you still see the butterfly. That's what I was thinking for that, although I want to go this way only because this is the thicker part. I left like about 1/8 of an inch or so for the thickness of the paper. There we go, number 14. Number 15, oh, it's Graham. Let's see. Oh, no, see, I want her and I want her to show. So flamingos could work. That covers up the flamingo's head though, but he still pokes out the top. Could just do that. I don't know if I like that there. Plus, we have pages to put stuff. We still have empty pages also. Oh, I kind of think of bunnies when I think of Graham too. That's a possibility. Something about that I like too. I know. Well, I think it's just because these across from each other work. Let me check the other side real quick. That's kind of good. Nope, because that hides her. Where did I like her? Oh, I think I like her here. And I think I might just make her into a pocket. So the pocket will go this way. A side pocket. Her, the flamingo, and Graham. Graham's a quilter, so putting her, well, I know that's wallpaper, but it also makes me think of old fabric too, so. And then how would I put the number 15? Metal and photo. I might just put it down in the corner like that, because like I said, it's my Defember journal, so I don't mind if the prompt is showing somewhere. I'm actually going over here, that way the light color here and the light color here, and maybe I'll even put something up there that's a light color just to make a triangle. Like what? Oh, I don't know. How about just one of these? Too big. What if I just do... Yeah, I mean the color's right, but it's still a little on the big side. I'll figure something out. For now, let's go on to number 16. And he can go... I think I might want to put him... Well, no, I'm trying to spread out the bright colors, right? He goes sideways. I don't have a lot of sideways going things. No, the owl might eat him. I know that's weird, but... I know the owl won't eat him. I am aware. Actually, he might make a cute... Brighten up that dark page. Oh, he might go right here. And then we have that similar color over here, more up here, but that's okay. Yep, he's just going down as a tuck. I was gonna try to make a little notebook out of him with index cards, but I changed my mind because I've got the index card prompt on him. Well, I think it was index card booklet, so I'll just put a little booklet back there. That'll make it work. Same with my ATC card for number 25. I've had to adjust that a little bit. Oh, and number 17 is bookmark. Oh, see, look, and I could even take this piece, except then it's upside down. That might bug me. Would that bug you?
No idea why his body's
I might use that somewhere, in a collage somewhere. And then number 17 was bookmark and moth, but I did a butterfly. I don't hate him in there, but let me try him with the, in here. Yeah, because those colors work good together. All right, so that was quick and easy. 17, 18 is the fish. Oh, well, let's go back to the, anybody remember where? I don't know. That's on the other side. Okay. Nope, he's not. Where is it? Nope. Wait, what? That's the... Oh, here he is. Okay. Put him in here. The fishy fish with the water. Number 19. Oh, this has to go somewhere where he can stick off the edge. We have... I don't think I want stuff sticking off this edge. I think I only want stuff sticking off of one edge. If I have any place left to put him, I might not. Oh, that's the last place here. So it's going to go as a little tuck spot, and tab will poke out there. I knew he was going to get glued down, so I wasn't worried about what I backed him with. And I can still, I've got it off, you know, I had it going off far enough that I can still give it a border. And that was number 19, which is fabric and page tabs. That's why I've got the page tab going off there. And then I use little fabric that I found online to make that little collage. So sort of a digital fabric collage of sorts. And then put that across there. And number 20 is a side tuck. Fortunately, he does not stick out, so he can go on this side somewhere. No, not with the, sorry, not with the owl. I don't hate him across from here because we have this color over here. So, yep, he's just going to be a tuck spot right there. And I'm going to put the glue on the page itself because I'm going to have to cut off the top there. And I'm just going right to the edge on this one. If I can find the edge, I can't see. Yes, I want to cut that off. Cutting that off right there, and then I'll make sure that gets glued down. Right there, and a little bit at the top there just to hold that down. Yeah, I had to go back and reprint him because I was like, I made him tall enough for 8.5-inch journal, and this is not 8.5-inch journal, so I went and made him a little shorter. So, and I ripped him out on this side after I backed him. So that's my mouse. Now something can get tucked into there. What? Could be Kanga and Roo. Like another giant mouse. Let's see. Yeah, she could hold her own against an owl. See if that keeps moving around. That's not annoying at all. Okay, so we can either make another pocket or, let's see, are any of these going to work as a pocket? Oh, she's bright and yellowy, and but she's also got the dark background, which makes me think I kind of would want a brighter color because that way, and she could be a pocket. That's on the dark. Oh, or she could go in here. That works. Right? You think? Nope, she gets... Oh, if we keep Disney together. We might just keep Disney together. Don't mind her here, though, either. Because then we can see her and Roo. That one covers up the face. We don't want to cover up her face. Oh, yeah. There we go. She can hold her own against an owl. I'm going to make her a tuck spot over here. And this was what? Paper doll and flower. And the animal was monkey, so she's got a monkey on her shirt. I was looking at pictures of monkeys, and I'm like, monkeys? Well, monkeys are my sister-in-law's favorite animal, so I won't say anything too negative about monkeys, but I don't know. We're not putting the hamster there, though. We need the hamster to live. Now, I didn't make, this one is ATC card, and I made him, didn't print him out the right side. So what I did is I cut him out, and I'm going to make an ATC card to pop there. And could put the hamster, no, that's got a dark background. I'll put the hamster there for now, and he can poke out. And let's see. Put the giraffe here. That could work there. That could. I really like, well, a lot of people like this one too. That one was also a popular one. So it could go in the front. I'm almost thinking I wanted him in the front, but he doesn't really work in the front as well. That one does okay in the front. Or, you know, like I said, this one got the most likes. That one, I might put him in the front. Bees coming out of the butterfly. Nope, that does not work for me. All right. The giraffe. don't hate that. Let's see. All right, I know I have some blank pages though that I probably want to put something on. That one I think will work there. And I think I might make it a flip out. So just need another hinge of some sort. So this might work as a hinge, because at least it'll be pretty to look at. I've got little pieces like this cut out, and I do like yellow and blue together, so there's that. Yeah, when I was putting them on pages to print, I was looking for pieces that I could just kind of put on to fill up the empty spaces so I wasn't wasting paper. You know, until I like needed to reprint just one thing, and I'm like, I'm just not going through all that right now. Why is that not even close to straight? Because I didn't cut it straight, that's why. Well, I'm just gonna fix it. Or I could have ripped it and that would have made it a little bit less obvious, but that's all right. So I did want to fold it this way. I knew that. So I'm folding it with the white side out so that when I glue this part down, yeah, so I'm gluing on the white part so that the blue will show. See what I'm saying? And then I'm putting this over like this. And I want to make sure that this goes right up against that. So let's go ahead and ink that so it's not so, if the white shows, it won't be so obvious. Whoops, I think I just jabbed my bunny over here with glue and just line that right up there, because if you go past the fold, then it won't open right. See, and now we have that pretty blue, and blue and the yellow look really pretty together. So that was day 24 and day 25. Where do I have a page? That's kind of dark. Also, I don't think I have any left in here, right? Oh, I do right here. Yeah, I like him because he shows up a little bit more. So I'm going to turn him into a tuck spot, and he's going to hold a bigger tag and a smaller ATC, because ATC was the prompt, and somebody forgot to make sure she printed it out ATC size. So I will find either an ATC I already have, or that's too big, isn't it? It should be 12 and a half, 3.5 by 2.5. So like this is just about 2.5, and then 3.5 would be right there. Now he's an ATC card. It's all it took. Now that looks like, oh, that's a quarter. It looked bigger, like it was a half, but it was a quarter. And I think I used vintage photo on that, but that's all right. And now he can sit in that little tuck spot right there. And now it's, and so if I put him in there, he would have been hidden. But here, my little ATC card can peek out. This is on nice, stiff cardstock, which is why I was able to do that. If it wasn't, I wouldn't. Let's see. Could also, could come off the side here like this a little bit maybe. If I glued that. I don't know. Anyway. And then anything else I have, I can, so I don't mind repeating stuff either. So like, see this cute little hamster? He was somewhere else. He could like decorate a thing like this. It's kind of cute actually. He is going to decorate right there. So he's showing up twice, and I'm okay with that. That is definitely a-okay by me. What's this? Books. So just have him coming off. What I should have done probably is, now I have to wait for that glue to dry, and because it's coming off the page a little bit. So stick that in there so that the glue or something, just stick that there. So it doesn't, I don't want it to glue on this. So yeah, so that is, and then, you know, I know I've got him somewhere else, but I could pop him in elsewhere too. And a couple pages with nothing on them. I might add something or just do oh, this one I still have to do a handwritten memory. But I'll do that later. So I'm gonna pause for a second and put on my labels. Okay, I have it to the point where it's done for now. So I've decorated the front of this, just layered this, and put the Femorember and just hand wrote 2022 there. I've got some extra little tags and bits that I've just, you know, made recently that I stuck in here. And you can see I added tabs. It makes it harder when I turn on the other side, but it's not something I'm necessarily going to be journaling in. It's more or less something that it's more of a lookbook to me. So, and then we've got that there. And then I added a little bird there. And then another tag that I made recently, added there. Because I didn't want empty pockets. This one's not decorated, but it's one of my background tags that I've created. And I've added all of my, well, that one ripped, but that's okay. I think I stuck something in here. Yep, just stuck a little tag in there. And I have this little ticket just kind of sticking out of there, because he's got purple in him, so that makes that nice. Just I glued him onto a dyed index card and turned that into a pocket, and just stuck one of my painty tags in there that I did last fall. And then you saw this, and then there's another one of my painty tags from last fall. This is also, it gives me a place to put things that, you know, I've made that I want to, you know, not ready to get rid of. You saw that. You saw that. And that, I added a tab to the top of him. And this was handmade stencil and notepad. So I added the notepad part to it. And then, whoops, I had an extra little mouse, stuck him on the back. And my loaded tag is now loaded. And it's even got something in the pockets, just a little tag I made recently. And just a blank tag to play with. That was the bulkiest thing, that's why that's on the back. And still have the owl there, just added a little something in behind her. And these flip out, so I didn't put anything behind them, other than, you know, added the prompt. And yeah, see, it's hard to open because of the tabs. But it's basically just for fun anyway. And most of what I would write on would be a tag that I would pull out. I wanted to bring some of the pink over, so I've got sort of a pink, not the same pink, but you know, bring that sort of. And then this is one that I've made recently that I stuck in there. If you remember, this background might look familiar. That was one of the backgrounds that I cut up. And then I did go ahead and do an index, so it was packaging, an index card booklet. So I went ahead and stuck an index card booklet behind my raccoon, which had the index card and that. And there's a little mouse, stuck another thing, put a little pocket back here with the, that was just a jelly plate print I had. And then, you know, I've got them both there. And then I'm trying to have him peek out from the pocket. And then we're back to the beginning again. So I hope you guys enjoyed the process, enjoyed Femorember, and I hope you have a delightful day. Love you guys.